I have tried to start it, and some people are in. To come to here again, I'm repeating it once because the recording was not there. If someone is not here, so we are to, when I talk about the salary structure, basically it is based on the salary component, the major salary component. It is basic, HRA, special allowance, and other allowances. Basic is normally 40 to 50% of CTC. So it is as per the Income Tax Act has been defined to claim the HRA benefit. So 40% from non-metro city and 50% in metro city. And HRA is always 40 to 50% of basic. At the time of tax calculation over the HRA, normally in your salary breakup, you can see it, it is always 50% of your basic. A special allowance is very special, is fully taxable, and it can be considered incoming salary breakup. You can understand about it. Other allowances, it is all about the other components. You can say metro city allowance, city compulsory allowance, other. When you will add these major components, major components, you will get gross. That means gross equal to basic HRA, special allowance, other allowance. That means gross. Gross, under the gross, employee contribution, employee PF on ESIC contribution is already included. So we need not to put anywhere employee contribution and in CTC. It is underbilled under gross salary. So gross means net salary plus employee contribution. That is gross salary. Now, as we define it here, gross means basic, special allowance, and HRA. Only three components. If other allowance is there, you can add it. I already mentioned it, employee PF ESIC is included in gross. So if gross is already included by PF ESIC employee, then once we will add employer contribution in gross, automatically we will get CTC. Net salary means gross minus PF and ESIC. Employee PF and ESIC. Automatically you can get the net salary. From gross, you will, whenever you will deduct employee PF ESIC, you will get the net salary. CTC means gross salary plus employer contribution plus annual components, just like a bonus, gratuity, LTA. When we will add these all, we will get CTC. Coming to the year, that is a statutory deduction, which can be considered in breakup. So you can go through it. Provident fund employee side, that is 12% of basic, normally calculated. Employer PF, 12% of basic. ESIC employee 0.75% of gross salary. ESIC employer 3.25% of gross salary. Bonus 8.33 to 20% of basic. Gratuity 4.84% of basic. And LWF, labor welfare fund, that differ company to company, state to state. In Haryana, it is 25 rupees, 50 rupees, 25 rupees from employee side, 50 rupees from employer side. In Delhi, it can be 0.75 rupees from employee side, 2.25 rupees from employer side, and PT also differ state by state. So I'm not mentioning it here. Now coming to the taxability point of view, basic is fully taxable. HRA is taxable on condition. There is a three condition under which we can decide whether HRA is taxable or not. We will learn it in next session. And a special allowance is fully taxable, other allowance is fully taxable. So normally tax can be calculated on gross only. We need not to discuss about it at the time of tax calculation, because tax always consider gross only. They are not going beyond the part of CTC. So it is all about the salary breakup, because I had started the later recording, that's why it's repeated out. Now I'm going to break up it. It's very easy way how you can break up a salary in an easy way. So here I'm going to put the all head, and we are going to design the salary structure, salary breakup without ESIC. Here we will calculate the salary breakup with ESIC only. That means ESIC, what is the ceiling point of ESIC? That means gross salary up to 21,000. If your salary is, gross salary is up to 21,000. ESIC. Normally, ESIC can be deducted only if your gross salary is up to 21,000. If your salary is beyond of that, then ESIC cannot be deducted from your salary. And that's why I mention it. So that means the breakup we are going to define here, the salary must be more than 21,000. So that's why it is salary breakup without ESIC. Next, we will go for salary breakup with ESIC. So normal consideration, that is normally in salary breakup, you can see per month, PM month per month, and PA per year. Yeah, you can say monthly and yearly, you can mention it. So now, first of all, you need to put the CTC directly here. So we are going to break up it, the salary of 6 lakh rupees. That is annual CTC. 6 lakh rupees. Gross will be bold. Now, so, and it must be in middle. 6 lakh per annum, that is monthly CTC. What would be? You can directly divide by 12. Monthly CTC is 50,000 rupees. Now, as I inform you, you can decide this formula for it. So normally I'm considering it as per the new code, the basic must be 50%. So I'm considering 50% as a basic here. I can consider 40% also in case of metro city, but tax calculation is a very different thing. But as per new code, it is important. The basic must be 50%. Why not? We can consider it 50% only. At the time of tax calculation, we can defer it as per the tax calculation. So now it is 50% of CTC. That is 25,000. Now SRA, as I told you, it is always 50% of basic. So you can put 50%, yeah, divide by 2. Both are equal. Now talking about special allowance, initially it is 0. Other allowance, initially it is 0. We need not to define any amount here. Now we need to add these 4 components. Now we get the gross salary. Still, a special allowance is not available, but at the time of closing the formula, you will understand it is very easy to how to define it. So initially, in the initial stage, we need not to define the special and other allowance at all. Normally, when I talk about other allowances, it is normally city compulsory allowances, yeah, metro city allowance. The minimum amount is 3,000 rupees. So normally, under the city compulsory allowance and metro city allowance, we are considering 3,000. So here you can take down it. In 80% of majority of companies are not considering other allowance under the salary breakup. So you can also put it 0. It doesn't mean if the other allowance is there, we need to put some amount there. But here I put it because I am considering it just like a metro city allowance. It should be minimum 3,000 for any particular employee. If someone is working in metro city, 100% they should have 3,000 rupees at least metro city allowances, because the expenditure of that particular space is very high. Now coming to the next point, that is employer PF, 12% of basic. ESIC 0, because I already told you I'm not going to break up with ESIC. ESIC 0. Bonus 8.33%. Or if there is a point value, then please use round formula. In initial, before the formula, please put round and then closed by comma 0, so that it could not be in the form of 0.5, 0.6. Now gratuity again, it is 4.81%. Please remember the percentage of basic. Here also we need to put the round because I think amount will be in a point way. So coming to this comma 0 and LTA 10% of basic. Normally I need not to consider LTA here. Very rare company we are saying that they are deducting LTA from the salary. So I'm not deducting it. You know, in one formula, in one breakup, I am considering it 10%. Otherwise, from next time, I will not consider anything from this. We will put always blank in LTA. So now, once you have calculated employer all contribution, now it is the time to decide a special allowance. Please consider it. Please see carefully. Very easy. Equal to, we need to deduct all allowances. This, not gross salary. These, all allowances from CTC. CTC minus basic minus HRA minus space other allowance. Never consider this. It is a total. Comma employer PF, comma employee SIC, comma bonus minus gratuity minus LTA. Please deduct all components from CTC. Automatically you will get a special allowance. Now it is an annual. That's why very easy. Multiply by 12. It is a very simple, a very easy formula work. If you have in your mind, in my company, other allowance is not there, please put 0 there or delete it from here. Automatically, this amount will added into a special allowance. You need not to worry. You need not to adjust any amount anywhere. You have only one point to put CTC here. Rest calculation automatically done. Now coming to the I'm talking about breakup of 8 lakh rupees. Let's see. Automatically breakup is done. Now problem is this. These amount are in point form. So that means we need to put round formula everywhere. Here round comma 0. Here also we need to put the round formula comma 0. Here also. Here we need to do that. Once we will put the round formula everywhere, it can be automatically in a positive way. We need not to consider about it. We are considering about it round comma 0. Here round comma 0. And here also we can put but never put round formula in monthly CTC. If we will put the round formula here, you will never get 8 lakh rupees. So basically, because sometimes we are considering monthly to yearly, that's why don't put the round formula here, just remove the point from here. Now, if you have to break up the salary of 5 lakh rupees, 4 to 5 lakh rupees, automatically breakup can be done. So it is very easy process to create a salary breakup through this formula. Easily they can be considered. Now, there are some challenges. While you are going to calculate PF, because there are some rule under the Provident Fund Act, so which I am going to define you in another page. What are the new roles under the Provident Fund? PF can be PF must be deducted from all allowances except HRA. PF needs to be deducted from each and every allowances except HRA. HRA को छोड़ के बाकी सारे कंपोनेंट से PF डिडक्शन होना चाहिए. That means PF cannot be calculated only on basic. It can be calculated on basic, special allowance, other allowance. We need to add these all allowance while calculating the PF. So as per the modern rule, the rule is this, that we need to deduct PF over all allowances. This is the one rule. Now coming to the second point. PF can be calculated on ceiling, ER, limit points, that is limit point means basic up to 15,000. This is the limit point of PF. If your basic is up to 15,000, PF deduction is mandatory. The PF can be calculated over the ceiling point or limit point or full basic. So normally PF say you can calculate PF on ceiling point or limit point also. That means you can calculate PF on 15,000 also. Your basic is 1 lakh rupees, but it is not mandatory to calculate PF on your actual basic, that is 1 lakh rupees. You can calculate PF on 15,000 also. A second thing, you can calculate it in actual basic also. So two concept is there. We can calculate PF on 15,000 or we can calculate PF on actual basic. The two concept is there. So while we are talking about the deciding the basic of PF calculation, so we have some rules. What normally company are following. So I'm going to give you some example. Basic. It is person 1. For person 2. For person 3. For person 4. We have a 4 implied here. Normally basic is, for the first person, which basic is 10,000 rupees. HRA is 5,000 rupees. And a special allowance is 2,000 rupees. For second person, basic is 12,000 rupees. HRA is 6,000 rupees. And special allowance is 3,500 rupees. Person third, basic is 14,000. It is 17,000. It is 8,000. And person 4, it is 20,000. It is 10,000. It is 12,000. So, as per the first rule, basic must be calculated over the all allowances except HRA. That means when I talk about total basic for PF, total basic as per the rule, what would be the total basic? That means basic plus a special allowance. because we need to calculate PF on a special allowance also. Except HRA, we can consider all amount while calculating PF. So total basic is this. So similarly, total basic is this plus this. Total basic is this plus this. Total basic is this plus this. It is the total basic. Now I'm talking about how PF will consider the basic. So PF basic. Please check it out. It is 12,000. That means the PF can be calculated on 12,000 only. That means if you are in your salary, if your basic is 10,000, HRA is 5,000 and special allowance is 12 or 2,000, 100% PF deduction must be done on 12,000 by adding a special allowance. So PF will be calculated over 12,000, not a 10,000. Next here total is 15,500. So we can calculate over 15,500. But why we will calculate it? Because there was another rule which say the PF can be calculated on a ceiling point, that is 15,000. That means why we will deduct the PF over the total special allowance. So here we will calculate PF on 15,000 only. That means 12,000 from basic and 3,000 from a special allowance. We will consider these amounts to make it 15,000. Here it is 22,000. We need not to calculate on 23,000. We will consider only 15,000. That means 14,000 from basic or 1,000 from a special allowance. Whereas we can calculate on 22,000. But normally HR try to provide employee maximum in salary. That's why there is a lot of companies who are offering the PF deduction over ceiling point only. That is 15,000. But you will have to deduct PF over a special allowance. Here you can see your basic is only 14,000. 1,000 is less than the 15,000. 1,000 rupees can be added from the special allowance. Here also we will calculate PF on 15,000 only. Anyone has any doubt, you can ask me now. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. It is clear? So now coming to the next point. So basically, here we consider actual basic. I can also put here 15,000, 18,000. Directly, I will calculate PF on 15,000 basic only. So you can do it. You can add the formula here that PF basic is more than this, then please consider 15,000 only. So now coming to the next breakup. Same breakup, but here PF deduction can be done on 15,000 only. Here I will put a formula. If this is this plus this plus this other allowance, greater than 15,000, then 15,000 का 12%, otherwise plus plus